Bones.
Hey. How's it going?
I can't complain. It's a bit boring, but at least I don't have to work. I'm preparing for the next task that Greg's given me.
What task?
I mustn't say. No offense, kid, but I've worked hard for the privilege, and I don't want to lose it again.
Again?
Can you teach me something?
I'm sorry, I've got no time right now. I've got some training to do.
Who around here can teach me something?
Henry and Morgan are leading our raiding troops. They can teach you how to be a better fighter. Henry's people all use two-handed weapons. Morgan prefers the faster one-handed weapons.
Who else?
Beats me, I've never been interested in anything else. But I'm sure that Alligator Jack or Samuel could still show you a trick or two.
Is it really true?
Okay. I'm a bit curious. Oh, there's a bunch of lurkers there. Okay, I think I can take them on. Well, come on then. Can I shoot you in the face then? Come on. So much for you, filthy beast. Leather satchel. Whoa, nice.
No,
Say, you.
Looky there, a newbie. And a landlubber at that. You're a bit scrawny for a pirate.
Can you teach me something?
Teach you? You bet. I could teach you to become stronger and improve your dexterity. But why would I want to do that?
Because I'll buy you a drink.
Not bad, kiddo. Got it. First try. But don't even bother to bring me some cheap rot gut.
I'll get you some grog.
Are you trying to poison me? I'm not touching that muck. Do you have any idea what's in there? Old Samuel has some good stuff as well. Go get me some of that. Have you ever tried Samuel's special recipe?
No, not yet.
Then have a go at it. It's a must try. Oh, I love this concoction.
Anything new?
Wait a moment. Not as far as I can see.
New here, are you? Great. We can use every man.
How are things?
Right now, all's quiet in the camp, so I'm going to relax a little. And if I were you, I'd do the same. Since the bandits are here now, the situation may change faster than we like.
What do you know about the bandits?
You mean besides the fact that they're a deadly menace and outnumber us by far?
Yes?
They're rolling in gold. Well, at least they were rolling in gold. They never paid for their last shipment. But I doubt that it's because those bastards ran out of gold. It's more likely that they've gotten way too big for their boots.
I'm not telling you anything new.
That's no secret.
That's all just gossip.
My old buddy Skip.
What have we here? Crossing the path of old Skip again? I know you. The bay near the city, remember?
Skip, right?
I see I made a lasting impression. But I've seen your mug elsewhere in the meantime. But of course...
Oh, not that old
Oh,
poster.
well, not a great likeness, but it's certainly you. Don't let it get to you. My own wanted poster looks just as daft.
What are you doing here?
I've just come back from Corinus, and now I'm waiting for Greg to return.
I saw Greg and Corinus.
Really? Damn. Something must have gone wrong then. He should have been here with our ship some time ago. I suppose I should go back to Corinus and wait for him there. But certainly not today. I only just arrived here.
Tell me you didn't know that.
What can you tell me about the bandits?
The bandits? They're attacking us. Why do you think we're building this palisade? We brought those scumbags over here ourselves. We used to trade with them. Boy, let me tell you, they've got more gold than they'll ever know what to do with. They were prepared to pay any price for a bottle of rum. But those times are past. It's war now.
What happened?
Those bastards hadn't paid for their last shipment. So I went there to see what had become of our gold. But when I got to the swamp, the swine attacked me. And that's not all. They killed Angus and Hank, two of our best people. Just stay away from that swamp, I tell you. They'll go after anyone who doesn't look as shabby as they do.
Have you ever met Raven?
Certainly. When I was with Henry up at the gate, I watched Raven place some of his boys at the tower to the south, just a stone's throw from our camp. I guess they're supposed to spy on us. I've also seen how he treats his people when they don't do his bidding. He'll make short shrift of anyone who doesn't obey his orders to the letter. Mark my words, stay well away from Raven.
It's really not my problem.
Sounds like a charming fellow, just like I remember.
Tell me more about Angus and Hank.
Angus and Hank were supposed to meet with some bandits in front of the camp. They were carrying all kinds of supplies. Everything those bastards had ordered from us. Forged steel and lockpicks and whatnot. But they never came back. The bandit swine must have done away with them. Morgan and Bill went out to look for them without any success. Bill was pretty devastated. They were both friends of his. He's still young. These things really get to him. The rest of us took it in our stride. The goods we can afford to lose. But the grog they were carrying... We're talking at least 20 bottles.
About that grog. You're missing 20 bottles, right?
Yes, damn it. My entire stock.
I need bandits' armor.
You want to go in there? Are you insane? Once those guys find out you're not one of them, you're sausage meat.
Do you have any idea where I could find armor like that?
You don't give up easily, do you? All right. We used to have a suit. Greg's probably still got it somewhere, up in his hut. Maybe you can buy it from him when he gets back.
He doesn't even know how to hold
Can you tell me how to get into his hut?
Whoa there. Not so fast. You weren't thinking of ransacking Greg's stuff, were you? When he left, he gave the key to Francis and told him not to let anyone into his hut.
That's not what I heard.
What can you tell me about Francis?
Francis is our treasurer. The captain trusts him. That's probably why he left him in command. but none of the boys here really take him seriously. If you want to know more, talk to Samuel. He's got his still in the little cave north of here. There isn't a soul in this camp Samuel doesn't know all kinds of things about.
Can you take me to Corinus?
No way. I'm not leaving now. I'll find myself a decent swig of grog first.
Have you got anything to sell?
If you want to trade, go to Garrett. He's in charge of our supplies.
I listen to the wrong people. All that matters is strength, so don't tell me that. I never would have thought of that himself.
Are you looking at me? You're not
Hey,
looking
you.
at me.
What are you creeping around there for?
I'm not. I'm totally just going behind this building.
Never would have thought of that himself. It's a bad business. He never would have thought of that himself. I think that's different. It's an injustice. It's a bad business. Never do that.
I'm here to deliver some meat.
I need a sip to wake me up. That's better. So again, what do you want?
I'm here to deliver some meat. From Alligator Jack?
I remember. Right. The meat. Give it here.
What are you doing here?
Greg made me commander of one of the 2 raiding troops. I'm responsible for keeping the camp supplied. Alligator Jack sees to that. I'm also responsible for keeping those beasts you find out here well away from the camp. That's what the boys do. I told him I don't want to see a single beast left around here when Greg comes back.
Do you ever do anything yourself?
Hey, none of that lip. Mine is the most important task of all. I train my people. I make them into the best and most fearless fighters who ever sailed these waters. And it's not like the lads do all that work for nothing. They get a good-sized bag of gold for their efforts.
I want to join your troop.
My troop is hanging out at the beach. Those boys won't lift a finger until the captain is back. You can count on that. But if you want to show everybody what you're made of, feel free to work on the northern beach. It's full of lurkers and who knows what else. Take them on by yourself, and you'll earn the respect of the people. Welcome to my troop. I'll go lie back down.
Charming fellow. It's fine. Go back to sleep. I can see some blood flies. Oh wow, that was highly efficient. Blank rune, just like that on this shore. Wow, that is a very good reward. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, Shadow Beast! Run! No way! Oh my god, he's coming. Oh my god, I don't think I can take on a Shadow Beast. Let's be honest here. Whoa, 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 you almost one-shot me, dude! Whoa, baby! No. No. No, that is... no. No. Lump of ore?
Hey! The northern beach is all cleared.
What about the cave? Have you been there too? Well, that's part of it too. Come back when you're done.
You're joking, man. There's a shadow beast in there. I have no spell powerful enough to take that on. Not even close. Can I get some help, perhaps?
What do you think of Francis?
I don't mind him, as long as he leaves me alone.
Isn't he the boss around here?
He thinks he's the boss. But at some point, Greg will return, and then Francis gets to go back to sawing planks.
Can you train me as well?
Sure, I can show you how to fight with one-handed weapons.
About Angus and Hank.
Oh, don't remind me of them. They probably got themselves killed by bandits. And Angus had my ring on him. Well, sure, it was his ring, in a way. He won it from me playing dice, but I would have gotten it back, and now it's gone. If you find my ring, bring it back to me. I'd certainly make it up to you.
Go lie back down.
Ah, great idea.
Man, this is crazy. How do I kill a shadow beast?
Hey!
Ah, a new face. What do you want, rum or something stronger?
I want to talk to you about Francis.
Just don't mention that wannabe captain. He sits on his fat ass all day acting important. We'd all like to know what the hell the captain was thinking when he put him in command here. What do you want from that prig?
I must get into Greg's hut.
Really? To do what?
I need a bandit's armor.
Francis will never agree to let you go into the hut so that you can nab a few of Greg's things. Unless
Yes?
you've got something he really wants. I know that Francis has hidden something in an abandoned mine in the canyon. Once, when we were on guard duty together and he dozed off as always, he went on about it in his sleep. I've no clue what he buried there, but maybe it's so important to him that he'll let you into the hut to get it back. When the captain comes back and finds some of his things are missing, he'll have Francis's hide for it.
I've come to get my ration of grog.
You guys don't do anything without your grog, huh? Right. Here you go.
Give me rum.
Ah, this is mother's milk to a sailor. Here.
I want something stronger.
Ah, a seeker. I'm always after new recipes myself. Decent booze should be clear and strong and burn your throat like liquid fire. You don't find that very often. But I'm talking too much. You want a drink? Here, my own recipe. How do you like that? I call it hasty herring.
Ooh, impressive.
You can say that again. You wouldn't happen to know a good recipe for booze yourself. If you do, you must tell me. Want another?
Give me some of your hasty herring.
Rather vile muck, but effective.
What else have you got?
I can get you anything a pirate needs in order to survive.
What's new in the camp?
Nothing much has been happening here since Greg left. Morgan and most of his boys been just hanging around and boozing all day. The only one who does anything at all is Henry. He and his boys are building the palisade. It's high time for Captain Greg to come back and give that Francis a good swift kick in the ass.
I must get into Greg's hut.
Forget it. Greg's not there. And I've locked the door, and now I see to it that nobody sneaks around here to do a little looting. So make yourself scarce, or I'll let you have it.
Greg is your boss?
Now don't try and tell me that you know him. Any sailor, even any cursed landlubber on this island, knows the terrible Captain Greg, and he left me in command. I'm responsible for making those lazy bums do what he commanded. Some of the boys may think they can do whatever they damn well want now that the captain's not here. Won't they be surprised when Greg comes back? I'll tell him everything that's been going on here. Got it? Including who's been trying to get into his hut. So make yourself scarce, or you'll be in a load of trouble.
I should probably go to sleep if I can find an open bed.
He thinks it's as easy as that. You hardly know who to believe these.
Here you go.
Down the hatch like liquid fire.
Anything?
Wait a... Not as far as I...
How are things?
Right now, all's quiet in the camp, and if I were you, since the...
What do you know about Francis?
You mean, besides the fact that he's lazy and incompetent?
Yes.
Let me think. Nope. That's all that springs to mind.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
What have we here? A fresh face, and not one of those filthy bandits, I hope. I'm Garrett. If there's anything you need, ask me first. I can get you almost anything. Wine, weapons, and other stuff you might need. Except for booze. If it's a decent drink you want, go see Samuel.
Will it ever change?
Where do you get your supplies?
Skip always brings loads of stuff from Corinus when he visits there. Until recently, he used to sell some of it directly to the bandits. But since we've been at war with the bandits, I'm the one who ends up with all the stuff now.
What do you know about the bandits?
You'd better ask Skip about that. He's been through quite a lot with that bunch. Let me tell you, Greg has given orders to do away with any bandit who shows up near the camp.
Is it really true?
You're Captain Greg. What's he like?
He's a tough old bastard, and no doubt about it. And greedy to the bone. He makes Francis, our treasurer, pay out not a penny more than what it takes to prevent a mutiny. And if one of us ever gets his hands on something really valuable, he'll inevitably take it for himself. I once took a compass from a royal frigate. That bastard Greg made me hand it over, of course. Bah. He probably buried it somewhere, just like the rest of his treasures.
I can attest to that. He did indeed.
Where might Greg have buried that compass?
Greg once told me that Death himself watches over my compass. Then he laughed.
Anything else?
There's a beach at the southern coast. It can only be reached by sea. Greg is said to have been there often. Maybe you'll find something there. I once went there to see what I might find myself, but the area is teeming with monsters. If you really want to give it a try, don't forget to bring a pick.
What can you tell me about Francis?
Greg put him in command while he's gone, but Francis is a total failure as a leader. He can't even get Morgan to stir his lazy ass out of bed. Henry and his boys are the only ones doing anything around here. The others are just enjoying themselves instead of working. I can only hope that Greg will come back soon. He'll give them all a good swift kick in the ass.
Anything new?
Nothing ever happens anymore.
Let's deal.
I can tell you.
If he doesn't see that I can't help him.
You can't rely on that.
Well, that's an interesting belt. A black pearl. Still, nothing I'm interested in.
Hey!
Wait a minute. Anything new?
Wait a... Not as far as I could...
I get the feeling he's trying to be alone in order to tell me something.
About you're missing 20 bottles.
Yes, damn it.
About that grog. You're missing
20 bottles of grog? I definitely don't have that many. And I'm actually not willing to buy that many.
I don't want any trouble. I don't want any trouble.
Oh, come on, I need to sleep somewhere.
I don't want any trouble.
Of course not.
Can you tell me something about Francis?
Look around you. The only ones working are Henry and his boys. Morgan spends all day in bed or guzzling booze. No such nonsense with Greg. If you don't toe the line, he'll kick you in the butt, and that's that.
Hey, you! Can you teach me how to be a better fighter?
Sure, why not?
I don't want any trouble.
I mean, these guys don't have a bed either. So where exactly do they sleep? Ah, there we go. Whoa, that's a mantis! Oh, nice little resting place you have here.
How's it look?
Who are you? Are you one of the bandits?
Do I look like one?
Nah. Judging from your clothes, you've come a long way.
What's up?
My buddy Malcolm has disappeared. One of those filthy lurkers attacked us, so we fled into this cave. But that lurker came after us. Malcolm fought with it, and then they both fell into that hole over there. Seems to be full of water. The lurker and Malcolm continued to fight down there for a while. Then it went quiet. I have no idea whether he's still alive or not.
How do I get down into that crevice?
Beats me. You can either climb down or jump, I suppose.
And?
If I had known all this in advance, I'd never have become a pirate.
Ah, you're one of the brave ones, aren't you? Alright. This seems like a really bad idea, so let's do it. Okay, I can see a bunch of lurkers. Now, how do I deal with this? That's probably Malcolm down there they're chewing on. Okay. Let's see if I can grab his attention. That could have gone better. And here lies Malcolm. A brave soul. Sulfur, that's very good. And rock crystals. I get the feeling I'll be able to use them later on. And I guess that is that. Oh, I think that looks like a cave right in front. Okay, maybe I should go back here. I want to try and get into that cave. Okay, I see now. Oh, well, that worked. Wait, there wasn't a cave? Oh, yes, it is. Wow, that looks like another dead pirate. 2 dead pirates even. Hen. Old coin. Nothing interesting. Morgan's ring. One-handed skill improved by 10? Oh, I am keeping this. Believe it. Let's see what the note says. Okay, so it looks like they got conned by the bandits with their last delivery. That's how they got killed. Well, so did the pirate set as well. So I guess this confirms it. But that ring though. Very nice. That should come in handy. I should probably tell Owens about Malcolm. Maybe he'll get back to work.
Your pal Malcolm is dead.
I thought as much. Poor devil. Should have helped him after all. You're really brave. You know that? I couldn't have done that with the crevice.
And?
If I had known all this in it...
Henry would probably like to know as well about Malcolm. Whoa, there's so many plants around here. I really like this place. There are so many plants and mushrooms and everything. Constantino is going to be beside himself. Nope, he doesn't seem to care. Yo,
Hey,
what up,
you.
Jack? Alright, so I guess I'll go exploring a bit.